it's your spiritual bestie, Big Taj, and today we are going to talk about spiritual hygiene. Boy, do I have an episode for you because I could write a dissertation on this. The reason being is because I had to learn very quickly, which I told you guys in the last episode. So I want to give y'all some tips and tricks. And again, this is going to be very basic. We're going to expound on this later. But I want to give y'all some quick little tips and tricks that you can incorporate into your life right now. Okay. So let's talk about spiritual hygiene and spiritual health, because those things kind of go hand in hand. What's done to the outside of the body is the external, but you also need to be taking care of what's going on inside of the body as well. Okay. So the first thing that I want to talk about is cleaning your body. The first thing that you need is a brush. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. A rag is not going to do it, sister girl. You need a brush. And the reason why you need a brush is when you're brushing yourself, you're going to do it in a circular motion, and that gets the energy in your body moving. A rag could never. Go to TJ Maxx, go to Ross, get you a little $7, little $10 brush and brush your skin. Get your little body wash. Brush your skin. Now, I use Alba. I did a video on this on TikTok of my entire spiritual bath routine. I might plug that into this just so that y'all have it. Actually, facts. I'm going to do that. So I'm going to plug it in here so that I go through my whole bath routine with y'all, and then we'll come back.
With my bath time routine, and I just want to share it with the girls because I was one of those kids where my mama didn't teach me any life skills and just threw me out into the fucking wild. Love you, mama, if you watching this, but I got to speak my truth. Now, y'all remember I did a video where I said y'all need some type of brush. This is the one that I use, and I got this from TJ Maxx. I swear to you, it was only like $7.99. The first thing that you want to go in with is some type of body wash. Now, I actually use Alba's Hawaiian Detox because it's an anti-pollution volcanic clay. It does have the little exfoliating beads in it as well. But if I'm going to see that man, I use the purple Saltaire and the lotion that come with it. That shit smells delicious. Don't say I ain't never told you. When you're brushing your body, you want to brush it in a circular motion so that you can get the energy moving. Next, I go in with a Dove sensitive soap. That's the only thing that works on Miss Mama's. Otherwise, she got a little bite to her and I don't like that. I just use a regular rag and I wash around. Never go within, wash around. That's why y'all be having them yeasters. Y'all got to be careful. She cleans herself. Wash around her. Do not go on the inside. I say that again. Now, I recently just added something that I fucking love because y'all know I'm for everybody black. These right here, baby. Now, initially, I used to use a turmeric soap. But sometimes y'all be scaring me because y'all be making them at home in your kitchen and y'all be getting the ingredients right. And then I get on TikTok and somebody's whole face is fucking peeled off. Couldn't be me. But I'm not gonna lie to you, girl. I don't use it for the normal use. Y'all be putting it on your face, blowing through it and all that shit. I don't do that. I get between them legs. I get underneath them arms. I get underneath them titties. Around that neck. Up that bootang. After that, I get an exfoliating glove. And I only wash my face with Dow soap. I was trying to get away with the chemicals. I usually use St. Ives, but I was like, fuck that. I want to go to a regular soap. Dow antibacterial soap, baby, gets me right every single time. Look at the skin. Yeah. I use the exfoliating rag every 3 days. Every other day, I'm just washing with the soap. Now, I have this little thing to put it on my face, but I really only use this for the lip part. If you're a smoker, you need to be getting your lips, honey. They don't have to be black. You're choosing this. Now, when I get out of the shower, I lotion up with whatever I prefer. But when it comes to that man, don't say I never told you anything, okay? That bootang gonna feel like marshmallows. Now, I actually use Ordinary for in between my legs and underneath my arms because, again, I told you I have some hyperpigmentation. On my face, I use Good Molecules. They're niacin. That's a toner. And then I also use Discoloration Color Correction Serum. I have they Wake Up Eyes as well. I like to put that on and then put on this mask. That mask is 24 karat gold. On the lips, I just use Aquifer. Hope this reaches who it needs to. Happy cleaning, friend, because I told y'all cleanliness is next to godliness. You cannot be spiritually clean and be dirty.
All right, y'all, so that is the bath routine. Now, let me just give you a little tips and tricks on things that you need to clean. One, your crown. You need to make sure that your crown is clean because this is your channel, okay? You also need to make sure that your crown is closed, okay? So you can see like one of those potholes going into your crown and lock it so that you're not getting all these extra noises on the outside, specifically if you're clairaudient and you hear voices. Literally, pothole, lock it. Okay, so the outside energy or outside entities, outside spirits are not able to speak to you. You can even in spirit, even close your eyes and imagine that you have on noise canceling headphones. That works a great deal too. I did that at the beginning when I was feeling really overstimulated by my gifts coming in. You have the power to change everything. You just don't understand how powerful you are. We too busy thinking that we are our lower self. We the ego. We are not. You are your higher self. You are the person that you keep asking to be in contact with. It's you. It's you. Okay. So you are very, very powerful. So your crown, it needs to be cleared. Okay. You also need to protect your crown. So maybe wearing a head wrap. You'll see a lot of spiritual people wearing a head wrap when they in public, putting on a hat or something of that sort. It is to protect your crown. Okay. Because a lot of times the people are going to attack you. They're going to attack your crown. They're going to attack your heart chakra, or they'll attack your womb for women. And there's a reason why, because that is where your intuition comes through. Your womb, your stomach is your first mind. That's your mind in this reality. The physical, right? That's your intuition in this reality, the physical, whereas your intuition in the spiritual is your third eye, your pineal gland. Okay. They don't want to tell you that, but I will. So when you cleaning your body, you need to make sure your crown is clean. That means y'all got to wash y'all hair. All right. You ain't got to let it be dirty. Wash it. Vinegar. I talked about this in the last episode. When you wash your hair, use whatever shampoo you use. Wash your hair once, then get vinegar, put it in a bottle. You can get regular vinegar or apple cider vinegar, or you can go and get a product. I think African Pride has an apple cider vinegar that you can just purchase, but it'll be cheaper if you just get it from the store. Put it in a squeegee bottle. Make sure you put vinegar in your hair, and it completely cleans out your hair. All right. Then wash it again with whatever you use, and then deep condition it, or condition it, however you do it. But make sure that your crown is clean, so it's not dirty and there's not, all this stuff on there. Also, your processor. Your processor needs to be clean. Your processor is at the back of your head. And the way that I see this when I'm cleaning this is like you know how like you used to have them old school computers and you can press the button for the little CD jack to come out, right? Or for the hard drive to come out. It kind of looks like that, like a hard drive. And so it's like at the back of your head right here. And what I do is I press on it and it comes out like a hard drive. I literally just imagine it happening like this. And then I clean out the inside. It's a lot of people, when I look at their processor, has a lot of goo, a lot of dirt. Some people have plastic in it. It's all kind of shit. So you need to make sure that you're cleaning out your processor. Okay. Pop that baby back in. There is a chakra that is at the base of your neck right here. Okay. You need to make sure that's clean, because that's usually where I see attachments on people. Is this chakra right here. All right. But your chakra system sits on your spinal column. That means that you need to be washing your back. I shouldn't even have to tell y'all this. You need to be washing your back, specifically your spine, because that is where attachments are going to be, because that is where your chakra system sits, which is in your etheric body. We talked about chakras last week. Wash your back. I should not have to tell you that. Get you a long arm brush so you can get in there and get back there. Okay, because that'll keep you, whatever you do in the physical happens in the spiritual. So if you can keep your physical body clean, you keep your astral body clean. Okay. There's also a connection back here where I said where your processor is. There is a connection between your physical body and your astral body. It happens right here. That's why a lot of times the people are losing consciousness. They'll feel kind of unbalanced back here, or their head will start hurting back here. And it's because your astral body and your physical body are dissociating. That's what actually happens when you're passing out. Okay. But you want to make sure that you keep your things clean. All right. So make sure that your back is clean. Your portals. You want your portals to be clean. These are your portals. These are your portals. You know where the other ones are. I ain't got to point those ones out. Make sure your portals are clean. All right. Capiche? Capiche. But besides that, you got to be washing your ass. And I'm just going to say it plain and simple like that. Wash your ass. Because if you are dirty in the physical, you're dirty in the spiritual. Cleanliness is next to holiness. The reason why they tell you that is because whatever happens to this physical body happens to the spiritual body. Okay? Wash your ass. Now, also, you need to incorporate spiritual baths. We are not supposed to be taking a shower. We came by the water. We go back into the water. We need to go back into the water. A spiritual bath is just a regular bath, but with sea salt. Sea salt, Morton's. Go get you some Morton's out of the grocery store. Them is like $1.50. Groceries done went up, so don't quote me on that. But what I'm saying is, it's cheap. Or go to a body of water like an ocean or a sea, which is going to be fresh water, a river. Submerge yourself in the water. Or get in your bathtub. Put some sea salt in there. And I did not say Epsom salt. I did not say Himalayan salt. Sea salt. When you take in your spiritual bath, some people also use their own urine. Now, I don't really like that, but your urine is really, really good for you. You're really supposed to drink it, but that's a whole nother, we ain't even got to go there. That's really, really advanced. We ain't even got to go there though. Okay. All I'm going to tell you is make sure you're taking spiritual baths at least once a week. Why? Because water is emotional energy. If you want to discharge your emotional energy, you have to do it through water. How I take my spiritual baths is I get in the bath, and as I'm cleaning myself with the brush in circular motions, as I'm cleaning myself, I say, I release this. I release self-doubt. I release any lack of confidence. I release any fear. I release any a fear of rejection, any fear of criticism, all of the things, right? And I'm releasing, right? And then I close my eyes, I go into meditation, and I see all of the darkness go out of my feet and down the drain and into the water. And I will set my intention before I get out, and I will say, all the negative, stagnant, corrupted energy that is in my body will leave with this water. And then I unplug it. I watch it go all the way down. I stay in the bath until it goes all the way down, because I want to make sure it goes into the water and it goes all the way down. Then I get out and I dry myself off. Make sure that you are switching out your rags or switching out your towels frequently, at least once a week, every 3 days if you're smart. Okay. But frequently. You don't want them. Come on now. Don't make me because if the energy of your rags and your towels are stagnant, meaning that they dirty, they got a stench to them, the energy is able to attach to them. Okay. Now, rule of thumb, when you get out and you go to put your lotion on, you need to pour back into yourself. I love myself. Thank you, body, for getting me through today. Thank you for getting me through my depression. Thank you for getting me through my sexual trauma. Thank you for getting me through whatever it is, and pour back into your body. Because I say this a lot, but you are not one, you are three. You have 3 different consciousness, 3 different states of consciousness: thought, emotion, action, mind, body, soul. Those are 3 separate entities that make you up. You're kind of like Megatron, not Megatron. What did they used to call that Megazord off of Power Rangers, where it was all these different parts came together to make this big thing? You're the big thing. Okay. You're the big thing. So tell your body what you want it to do and allow your body freedom to do it, because your body is its own consciousness, and no consciousness wants to be suppressed or oppressed. Tell your body what you need and your body knows what to do. Trust it. Pour love back into your body while you're putting your lotion on. Make sure you keep your face clean, especially up in this area. And another thing, and this is specifically to the ladies, make sure that you are switching your drawers out. Okay, don't keep a pair of drawers for more than 6 months, because there's a concentration of energy there. Same with your bras. Make sure you are switching your bras out. Now, I know that bras are expensive. Get on TikTok. They got like an 8-pack or something for $30. Get you some more bras. Make sure that they are either cotton or a material that is not that latex, spandex type of material, because that material specifically stops the motion in your body, specifically around your heart space. Okay, so you got to be careful what bras you choose. Try to go for cotton, try to go for linen, try to go for wool as well, because that's going to be a lot more breathable. Wool and linen are the best 2 fabrics you can ever use. Cotton is a next in line, but try to make sure that you're not using that spandex. I think Target has the Joy Love brand. Fuck that. Scratch that. We ain't fucking with Target. I don't care where you get it from. Amazon, we ain't fucking with them either. Go to your black brands. Okay, but wherever you get it, get it. You need to be switching them bras out, because again, it accumulates energy. And they design them specifically to sit on a certain part of your body. So you need to make sure that the material that you're using is good material. Spandex, latex, any of that workout material, that actually causes stagnant energy in your womb and in your chest. And not only that, cancer. Now, clearing and shielding. We talked about that in the last episode. You need to make sure you're doing that twice a day. That's part of spiritual hygiene. That's part of spiritual health. You have to clear your energy. Now, once you clear your energy, you will, in the first couple of months, feel really sore, like you worked out. That is perfectly normal. That is okay. The reason why you feel sore is because you're moving energy. It's the same as getting active and working out. When you work out, your temperature of your body goes up. The heat rises, right, in your body when you are working out, which means that the energy can move. When it's cold, the energy is stagnant. How do you feel when it's cold? Down, like you're dragging. How do you feel when it's hot? Vibrant and bouncing around. Okay. When the energy in your body gets hot, the energy can move in your body. Same thing when it comes to clearing your energy. You're heating that energy up. You're pushing it out with light. Light is hot. Okay. You're pushing it out with light and you're moving that energy down. Now, there have been studies done that you don't even have to work out. They did a study where I think it was like 30 people went and worked out, and they seen a 30% rise in the testosterone levels in their body. That same group of 30 people, they had them just focus in their head on what they was doing during their workout and visualize it for 30 minutes. And they did that, and they had a 22% rise in testosterone levels. Okay. So it's only an 8% difference. So you really could work out in your head, but that's a whole nother story. They don't want to tell you that either. But after you clear your energy, you will feel a little sore. Sometimes a lot of people feel sore in their chest, and it's because we hold a lot of energy in our heart chakra. Working out, because working out helps you to move the energy. Just getting up and get active, like walk, take, do the little step tracker, whatever, but you need to be moving the energy, because the higher that your energy is moving, the faster that your energy is moving, the higher vibrational you are. And you want to raise your vibration, because through raising your vibration, that's how you build up your protection around you. Your electromagnetic field becomes stronger and impenetrable to low vibrational energy, because every part of it is high vibrational, and you can only interact with the energy at your level. Okay. So if you low vibrational energy can attach to you. But if you high vibrational, it's only going to be high vibrational energy. So you need to make sure that you are moving the energy so that your energy is not stagnant, because stagnant energy is low vibrating energy. All right. Get in the sun. The sun is the highest vibrational entity in this reality. Get in the sun for at least 30 minutes a day. You're the people of the sun, most of you. Your gut health is so important, because your gut is your intuition in this reality. What happens most of the time when you're out and you feel something about to happen? You feel the sense of dread, or it's like you get a gut feeling, right? Especially Virgos. Y'all good at them gut feelings. Some of the most intuitive energy. You have to make sure that your gut is clean. You are only supposed to, and I'm talking to us, Blacks and Latinos, you are only supposed to be consuming live food. Okay. The only food that has a vibration when you eat it is fruits and vegetables, because they are energized and grown using the sun. They are living when you eat them. They are conscious when you eat them. Show gratitude to them before you do. If you're about to pluck something because you got your own garden, tell the plant what you're about to do. They like courtesy. They like you to tell them before you just cut off their leg. And I know it sounds silly, but I'm telling you, it is true. They're conscious. So you need to be eating more fruits and vegetables, because what happens is that our stomach is not designed to process meat. So a lot of us can't lose the belly fat because we have so much unprocessed food sitting in our stomach. That's why a lot of times we have to do colon cleanses at specific ages, because we have all this unprocessed food sitting in our stomach. Be careful about that. Take care of your gut. Now, do a parasite cleanse. Get you go to zumanutrition.com, get you a parasite cleanse, get you a fulvic acid and trace minerals. Take those together 90 days. Okay. You also could benefit from a heavy metal detox, because there's heavy metals all throughout the air. Get you some pure cranberry juice, put it in your mouth for 2 minutes and swish it around so all the nanotechnology can come out. Ooh, was I supposed to say that? I don't give a fuck. That's tea. Now, don't smoke it, eat it. Your breath is the most important thing about you. It is how you change your perspective. It is how you activate your pineal gland. It is how you bring in life force energy into your electromagnetic field. You do not want to pollute the air in your body. And as a former chief keefer, I did it for years. Do not smoke it, eat it. Do not smoke it, eat it. Okay. And stop drinking them spirits. Get you some wine. There is a brand called 3 Spirits, and this brand actually takes mushrooms, lion's mane, and other herbal products and makes a elixir that makes it feel like you're drunk, but you're not actually drunk. You're taking medicinal herbs. I actually showed y'all a bottle on my live one time. It makes you feel like you're drunk, but you're not. Okay. Find herbal remedies so that you can get the euphoric feeling without tearing your temple up. We are not supposed to age. We are aging because you're killing this body. You are killing this vessel. That is why we're aging. But you're supposed to be shining and glowing, but you're not. It's supposed to be glowing like my forehead, but you're not, because we're not taking care of the temple, and the temple is sacred. You need to treat it as such. So don't smoke it, eat it. Pineal gland. Your pineal gland is responsible for you shifting to higher dimensions, you entering higher densities of consciousness. Okay. When you shift your mindset 90 degrees through your pineal gland, you are shifting into higher dimensions. So you need to have a healthy pineal gland, which means you need to cut out that fluoride. I would even cut out the aluminum in your deodorant. I use the brand Schmidt's. That brand is tea. Do you have to apply a little bit more? Yes. You got to be a little cautious of it. Yes. Carry it with you. You should be carrying deodorant with you anyway. Or lemons, limes, key limes specifically. In the morning, taking them and rubbing them underneath your underarm, you won't need deodorant. But you got to make sure that your body is clear though, because if you eating meat, it's not going to work the same for somebody who is not eating meat. But also doing a clay mask underneath your arms as well, getting you some of that Aztec clay. Yeah. Don't say I don't tell you nothing. But when it comes to pineal gland as well, eating less processed food, making sure that you're taking Ormus 24 karat gold. If you don't know what that is, I Am Joy brand is a really good brand. I have that linked in my showcase on TikTok. But Ormus is amazing. Ormus is amazing. The benefits of Ormus is ridiculous. I can't say it on here because every time I try to tell y'all what the benefits of them, like synchronizing your brain, increasing your intuition, all of the things, they try to take my video down. So mugwort's tea will help you with lucidity before you go to sleep, learning how to lucid dream. And then Harataki, Etsy, Harataki. I posted about this before in my things you need to have around your house videos on TikTok. Another thing, fasting. Fasting helps your crown. It helps you to become more light. And you need to understand that you are not just matter, material. You are also light, spirit. You can eat two ways. You can eat physical food or you can eat light, Black people. There's a reason why those clouds keep magnetizing themselves to that sun. But if you are outside, the sun gets brighter. Pay attention. But you eat light as well. And once you start opening up your chakra system, you will need less food. You will not be as hungry. Once you clear the addiction out of your body, once you go through the withdrawals of the additives that are in the foods, the processed foods, you will not need to eat as much. You are addicted to food because they made it that way. All right, y'all don't hear me. But fasting, specifically when the moon is entering into your sun sign for 3 days a month, I would fast 2 days before and then the 3 full days. The reason why you want to fast is because there's a biological process that happens in your body and you need to be as alkaline as possible, which means abstaining from sex. And I don't mean abstaining from sex. I mean, don't ejaculate, orgasm. Okay. There is a difference. You don't know what I'm talking about? Taoism. We'll get there. Don't even worry about it, sis. I got you. Semen retention, Taoism. We'll talk about it one of these days. All right. But keeping your bodily fluids is one. Okay. Making sure that you're eating unprocessed food. So eating fruits and vegetables, fasting. If you can't fast melons, specifically watermelons, because a watermelon makes us more electric with the seeds. Black people. There's a reason why they condition us against watermelon. It is the best thing for you. But during that period of time, you want to be as alkaline as possible. Why? Because there is a biological process happening in your body where your pituitary gland is releasing the milk. And it drops down and it sits on your sacrum for 3 days. Then it turns into a vapor and it rises back up. It hits you in the pineal gland, activates the right side of your brain, and leads to higher densities of consciousness. But this process cannot happen if your chakras are blocked. This process cannot happen if you have food on your stomach, because when there's food on your stomach can't do what it's supposed to do. And a lot of us are living in a state of overconsumption because we've been told that we're supposed to eat 3 times a day. But when they got over here to capture us, to trick us, we were not eating 3 times a day. We were eating when we got hungry. But because they got you in a state of overconsumption, your stomach is constantly working on digesting your food instead of doing what it's supposed to do, which is paying attention to what's happening around your environment. Just like your hair, just like the skin. So be careful what you put in on your skin. Look for plant-based if you can. Shea butter baby. And then you need to be crying. You need to be releasing. If it's a full moon, release. If it's a new moon, manifest. I know that they told you otherwise. That's a lie. If it is a full moon, release. If it is a new moon, manifest. Not only that, cry, right? Because crying is similar to a storm. What happens when a storm is coming? The air feels really, really thick, right? You can feel it coming. It feels thick. And then the storm happens, right? You see a roof flying, you see a cow flying, all this shit is going on, right? And then after the storm, you go outside. The next day, it's the most beautiful day you've ever been a part of. It's very calm right after the storm. What happens when you cry? You cry it all out. It hurts. It's thick. You can feel it build up. You can feel the thickness build up. You let it all out. And then what happens? You feel better. You feel calm. Now you're telling yourself, why did I do all that? Because you needed to. But you need to release, because crying is releasing that stagnant energy that you have built up inside of you. Okay? You need to cry. Spiritual health, spiritual hygiene. All right? So those are the basics that I wanted to talk about today. Next episode, we'll talk about clearing your home and shielding your home. You need to do this once a month. But spiritual hygiene, spiritual health is so important, y'all. Okay. These are the basics, and I'll expound on this later, but you need to make sure that you're taking care of your temple inside and outside. You need to make sure that you are cleaning yourself outside and inside. Take your spiritual health and your spiritual hygiene seriously, because that is your protection. And if you are Black and Latino, you are built like that. You are built like that. Okay. Get you a brush. clean your back, clean behind your ears, clean your belly button. Your belly button is also a portal. The one that brought you into the clean your belly button. Okay. I shouldn't have to tell y'all this, but you know what? Big Cuz got you. I'm not here to judge you. I'm only here to love you better. That's it. All right. Thank you for enjoying this episode. Like, comment, share, repost, and all the things, because you know they be hiding me from the world. I love y'all deep, and I'll see y'all next time.